Hoodoo Heritage Month is coming in October. Are you ready? If you don't know how to set up your ancestral altar, let me teach you how right now. Peace and divine light, family. Ashe to you. After yesterday's powerful teaching on pouring libations, I've been asked a beautiful question. What advice do you have for those building their ancestral altar as we approach Hoodoo Heritage Month in October? Well, much gratitude, peace, and power to you, the mystic Muslim. I love that name, by the way, for this thought provoking question. And so today, I want to take the time to walk us through the why, the what, and the how of preparing your altar so that we all can be ready to honor our ancestors. You can be ready to honor your ancestors with power, patience, reverence, and love. Now, before I get into sharing with you about building your ancestor altar, let me go on record saying, as the chief high priestess and chief apostle of the Sankofa Spiritual Church, these are my teachings on ancestor veneration and how to build the sacred practice of building ancestral altars. So come on with me and let's get into this powerful uh, topic together and how to return to your ancestral roots, because all of this is all one part of one big picture, learning to return to your roots. Why the ancestral altar matters. So, family, hear me. The altar is not decoration. It is a sacred meeting place. It is the bridge between the seen and the unseen, between us and those whom shoulders we stand on. The altar is where we remember, where we speak their names, where we pour our libation, is where we align ourselves with divine order. So when you prepare your altar, you're saying to your ancestors, I have not forgotten you. I honor you, and I ask that you walk with me. So the first thing is to prepare your mind, your heart, and your spirit to your intention on why you're doing this act, the sacred act and practice of building an ancestral altar. So now to what to place on the altar. Now let's talk about what goes on your altar. I advise you to start simple. Don't overthink it. You could use a white cloth, as you can see here. White cloth representing purity, clarity, and respect. You can have a glass of water to draw the ancestors near and invite their refreshing presence, because water is a conduit for spirit. You can use a candle for light, for the spirit to illuminate in the realm for your path. You can use photos, as you see here. There are photos of your ancestors. And if you don't have them, you can simply call their names out or write them down. Your remembering them is what's important. You can give offerings as fresh flowers, fruits, foods your ancestors love. And let me say this, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Spirit responds to sincerity, not extravagance or extravagance, should I say. So start with what you have. You can give them some coffee. Your ancestors, you knew that grandpa loved coffee, grandmother loved coffee. Get some coffee. Put it out there for them. Some candy. A lot of our ancestors loved ginger mint. So you can put some ginger mints, some fruits. These are things that you can have there for them, honoring them. Because remember, your ancestors are not dead. They are not gone. They are alive in your DNA. And you are showing them that, listen, I know you're alive. I know you're with me. And so you're here with me. And I want to respect you. I want to honor you. Setting up an ancestor altar says, listen, this space is for you. This is my home, but this space is for you. And let me say this, even if you live with people who don't believe in spirituality and practicing ancestor veneration, you can still get it done. Rather, you got to use a dresser drawer, put everything in there. When you pull out, put it on top, do what you got to do. And once you finish your ancestor veneration, put it on back. There are many ways. The old folks say there's more than one way to skin a cat. So you can still do it. Various ways. But the most important thing is your heart and mind and spirit and intention. The ancestors will surely understand. So after you got your ancestor altar set up, now we need to know how to work the altar. After it's set up, now you must tend to it. Keep the water fresh. Change it daily or at least every few days. Light the candle when you pray or pour libations. Speak their names, share your heart, ask for guidance, and listen in stillness. Your altar is alive, beloved. It is not meant to collect dust. It is meant to keep your connection with spirit flowing in your space and in your home. And may I add, you got the Bible here. Because you know our ancestors believed in the good book. So put it on your altar. Open it up. You can open it up to the book of Psalms, Psalm 91, or whichever psalm calls out to you for protection, for love. And let me add this, as you begin your building your altar, whatever table or whatever you have to do it, I'll advise you cleansing your space first. You can use smoke to cleanse. You can use, what's this thing called? Incense. You can use incense to cleanse your space. Palo Santo sticks. Also, you can get Florida water. Now, this is homemade Florida water that the Conscious Oracle made, but you can get if you don't, you can get the old-fashioned, original Florida water and cleanse the space, wipe things down. If you already sanitize it, wipe things down. Spiritual cleanse, because after you physically, naturally, earthly cleanse, spiritually, you must cleanse and prepare things. And so keep your altar nice and neat and pretty. Refresh things, clean it out, wash the cloth. If you don't have plastic cloth, you have regular cloth like this is pretty nice, special cloth. So you have to wash it, you have to keep it clean. Because as the ancestors used to say, my father used to love the saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. So you don't look for spirit to come moving and operating and doing work on top of dirt. It don't work like that, honey. Do things the proper way. So beloved, this coming October, next month, as we step into Hoodoo Heritage Month, I invite you to be intentional. Don't let the month pass without setting aside space for your altar and your ancestors, because it is an important practice in returning to your ancestor roots. Because when you honor them, you honor yourself. You honor your roots. You anchor yourself in power, not no system, not no colonizer, no oppressor. None of the systems, power, oppressors, colonizers can take away your power from you. You have to willingly give that up. So make sure you're intentional about what you're doing. Let this be a reminder for those who already have an ancestor altar, but you haven't been tending it properly. You haven't been at your altar praying and making petitions. You haven't been giving your offerings, your fruits, your food, the candies. You haven't been cleaning it properly. Let this be a reminder that this is a conduit of spirit. Spirit is alive. Your ancestor altar is alive. Keep it tidy. Keep it nice and clean. Because you know our ancestors were clean people. They may not have much, but they were clean and they kept things in the proper order. And so keep that in mind in what you're doing in you as you're moving in this sacred patch. Because remember, spirituality is not like in the colonized church, honey. Come when you want to do what you want to. If you want to do it today, if you don't want to know spirituality and these spiritual principles, you must be consistent to see results. Consistency is key in order to see results. Not your altar collecting dust, and once you ready for something to break off and pop off and happen, then you want to go to the altar. This is about building a relationship with you and your ancestors. You getting to know them getting to know you. I like to sometimes sit here. Sometimes I grab the tambourine and I'll sing some of the old songs and I'll pray before my ancestor altar. Sing songs that I knew they loved. I'll play songs that I knew that they used to sing. And always, I often will play songs I like to hear. Because remember, and I like, that may have never been out when they were alive. Because guess what? It's a two-way street. You getting to know them getting to know you in a personal relationship. Not that they can't already see you and know about you, but this is we're building rapport. You're actively, intentionally doing things to build your connection with spirit and your ancestors. Well, beloved, I hope this helps. If this teaching blessed you, beloved, make sure that you press all my buttons, like this video, share this video, repost this video, comment, send this to someone, tag a neighbor, a friend that needs to hear this. Subscribe and follow at The Conscious Oracle for more. And don't forget, join me Mondays and Thursdays for the Hoodoo Prayer Clinic at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on TikTok. And join me tomorrow night, Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on TikTok for our metaphysical Bible study. And always on Sundays on YouTube at The Conscious Oracle for our temple worship gathering for the Sankofa Spiritual Church. So if you're ready for deeper guidance, you also can book a private prophetic reading or a private spiritual consultation. You can email me at the Sankofa Spiritual Solutions LLC at gmail.com or inbox me here and I will give you the information, give you the email address and whatnot so you can book your private prophetic reading and spiritual consultation. Also, remember, during our Hoodoo Prayer Clinic, we offer many prophetic readings. 1 card pull, the love offering is $15. 3 card pull, the love offering is $25. Or we also offer, during the Hoodoo Prayer Clinic, a 4-day visual candle for the love offering is $25. And you send in your petition and we work with spirit and sit on the altar for 4 days so that you can see your desired end manifest. The ways to book and to reach out to us is on the end of the video on the flyer. Till next time, we say Ashe to the ancestors. We say Ashe to you. Ashe to this sacred work. Someone asked me, what does Ashe mean? The power to make it happen. And that power is in you. I am the Conscious Oracle, Archbishop Veronica Israel, leader, spiritual leader and teacher of the Sankofa Spiritual Church. Love you lots. And until next time, peace be with you. Let's make the truth go viral.